Hello, my divine kings and queens. I'm back to do another video. And today's message, what we're going to be going over is God is telling you to love your enemies, but not be a fool for them again. And where this message is coming from is I'm talking to the people of which there are certain surface truths that have been revealed to you about who your enemies are, right? The people who you had in your circle, or maybe the people who you currently have in your circle, right? And the thing is, no matter how these surface truths were revealed to you, and what I mean by surface truth is sometimes God will reveal a thing to us, right? Because he knows our level of sensitivity, he knows our mindset. So not everything was revealed to you, but whatever it is that was revealed and confirmed for you, um, I want you to understand that it was revealed for a reason because you needed to know who these people are. And you have to understand that at the end of the day, that God will only reveal certain things and place us in certain situations that will make us stronger, that will make us wiser because of what he has in store for us. And I'm feeling that the surface truth that was revealed to you, it needed to happen. Like I said, these people had to be exposed so that at the end of the day, you will not let them back in your life again. And at the end of the day, you have to understand the reason that God is telling you to love your enemies is so that you don't stay in this energy of hate, of resentment towards this person. You are loving them from a place in your heart so that you may release them in love, so that you yourself don't go on this dark path of being this energy of resentment, of hate, of regret. Because when you're in this mind space, you can't focus on what it is that you need to do to get to what God has for you. You can't focus on the task at hand. You can't focus on the mission. You can't even focus on the everyday life basics that you need to be that you need to be focused on, because you're so consumed in this energy of why did this person go against me? Why did they respect the code? You have to understand that, what people tell me all the time, that everybody is not going to move the same way that you're going to move, the same level of integrity, of morals. Everybody's not going to move like you. So I'm telling you, at the end of the day, you have to understand that whatever was revealed to you, it needed to be revealed to you. Don't go digging deeper into that thing. Don't go trying to straddle your brain on what it was, why it happened to you. Because you understand that at the end of the day, I go to God every day and I tell him, just place me in a position, God, no matter what's revealed to me, just place me in a position to where I'm above it all. And what I mean by that is no matter what comes my way, no matter what's revealed to me, I'm in a position to where I'm above it all, to where it doesn't affect me. I was once in that energy. I tell you all the time, it took me a while to try to get back on here. I wanted to get back on here sooner, but it took me a while because I just recently went through something that was revealed to me. And I had to go to God, man. I had to release it because I was like, man, these enemies, they on a whole nother level. These betrayals, they on a whole nother level. So I already know that the blessings is going to be on a whole nother level. The abundance, the prosperity, the success is going to be on a whole nother level. My life is going to be on a whole nother level. So you have to take whatever it is that you're going through right now, you have to turn that thing into a positive. And you have to understand that you're going through it for a reason. You're going through it so that these people may be revealed to you so that you don't let them back in your life, because at the end of the day, God is telling you to love your enemies, but don't be a fool for them no more. JC, back me up. GPR, you with me? You already know what to do. If any of these messages resonate with you, please make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. And tell a friend to join the JC gang. Reach one, teach one. We ride together, we slide together. JC gang for life. You have to release it. No matter how you release it, make sure that you find your way back to God. And if you can't do it yourself, like I tell you all the time, you ask that man to give you the strength to do it. This world is no good. The people that's in it is no good. That's why I tell you all the time, man, you gotta find like-minded people that's on the same vibration, same wavelength, doing the same thing on the same mindset as you. You get what I'm saying? Like, you have to understand the purpose that you have. You have to understand why that man chose you. Why what you going through is something that the normal person does not go through. I had to realize that. I was going around asking different people, like, am I tripping? Like, nah, I ain't never been through nothing like that. Nah, I ain't never been through, but you ain't tripping though. But everybody ain't gonna move the same. And I had to just sit back and say, what I'm going through, it's only because God is setting me up for something big in my life, man. It's only because God is trying to set me up for something big in my life, and I can't let the devil distract me. Because at the end of the day, that's exactly what he's going to do. But right when you about to hit, right, I tell you all the time, right when God is about to take you to the next level of your life, something big, he's about to prepare you for. The devil will try to attack you on every end. He'll try to get to whoever he has to get to you, so that you detour, so that you're distracted, and you're not focused on what you need to be focused on. You too busy focusing on what the enemy did to you, what your foes and your adversaries and your haters, how they view you, what they did to you. At the end of the day, you understand that it happened for a reason, because God is trying to make you stronger. God is trying to make you wiser. God is trying to elevate you. He's trying to take you to the next level of your life, man. Places and levels that these people won't be able to go. It was meant to be revealed to you so that you will not look back. It won't even cross your mind. It won't even be a thought. Like, oh, let me go back and chill with so and so. Let me go back and it won't even be a thought. Whatever it is that you're going through, because I know you done went through something recently. However that truth was revealed to you. I tell you all the time, I come with that real, I come with that real, I don't come with that fake. I take personal life experiences and I get on here and I try to help y'all. Whatever was revealed to you, take a day or two to release that thing, to cry and let it out. Find your way back to your altar, find your way back to God. And whatever it is that you yourself can't do, ask for that man to give you guidance. Ask for that man to give you the strength, the wherewithal, so that you may be able to do it. The devil tried to attack this first, because when he attacked this, everything in your life, it starts falling and you get in this downward spiral, because you're so concerned and focused on how people hurt you, why they hurt you, when they hurt you, why they betrayed you, why they went against you, why they don't like you, why you? Because God chose you. He chose you for something greater and bigger in your life. You have to understand it. You have to wake up and realize, like, you're going through things that of which the normal person don't go through, because at the end of the day, the normal person is not going to experience the same level of blessings, the same level of success that you're about to experience. It's all a test. I realized that, when I was going through what I was going through, and you feel me, like, what was revealed to me was revealed to me, you know, I cried when the truth was revealed to me. And this was like the next day, and I was going and I was like, man, it's been a minute since I got back on here and recorded. It's been a minute since I started putting the pieces back together. I said, you know what, I can't let the devil get me back and get me off my path like this. And I tell all the time, I'm human. So I wasn't doing the things of which I needed to do, because I was so focused on, like, that person was close to me. That was a person I shared my secrets with. That was a person I told I loved. They themselves told me that they love me too, that they was rocking with me. They'll never hurt me. They'll stick it out with me till, like, we old and gray. And I just thought that it was a code that people were supposed to respect. And when this was revealed to me, I realized everybody's not going to respect or abide by that code. And it wasn't that, I didn't know that. I just didn't think that it would hit so close to home to where I thought that people would just have enough respect and love for me to know what's right and what's wrong. And so when the enemies were revealed to me, people which were close to me, I had to release it in love. No matter how it went down, why it went down, I took a day or two to reflect and to release. And I said, you know what, I got to get back on my grind. Got back and I found myself praying to God and I say, man, I don't know what it is that you're trying to do. I don't know what it is you're trying to do. But this level of hurt, this level of betrayal, man, it's on a whole nother level. And I keep experiencing it in the same way. It's always a friend. You get me? It's always a friend or a lover. So it's like I had to release it. And so I'm telling you the same thing. You have to find your way back to that man to release it. This is a test. When it was revealed to me, I had the lady who was doing my nails. She was telling me after she was there, she consoled me and everything. And she was like, I get it. I understand. Like, that's foul. The truth, because the person who confirmed it, she heard it. And she was like, that's foul. Like, I get it. You're not tripping. Like, that's foul. Like, there's just some things that you just don't do. People who are off limits, you know what I'm saying? It's just some things you don't do. And she ended up telling me like, but this is a test for you. God is trying to see how you handle it. I can't make this up. And I just, I just kept saying like, I had to get up out of that energy real quick, man, and stop letting it get to me. Because I said, you know what? Why would this lady just say something like that? She could have said anything. She could have just been like, oh, you'll get over it or whatever the case may be. But for her to say, this is your test, the things I was ready to do, ready to confront people, ready to confirm, ready to take a whole trip back, like I was ready. I was ready. I was like, people gonna have to see me face to face and tell me like, do you think that that's right? I was like, you know what? I ain't with this person no more, and I ain't cool with this person no more. So at the end of the day, it was for a reason that it happened like that. So I'm telling you at the end of the day, like whatever it is that you're going through, whatever surface truth has been revealed to you, don't go trying to dig deeper into it. I want you to just accept it for what it is and understand that at the end of the day that this was revealed to you to make you stronger, to make you wiser. It was for you to release these people in love, but don't be a fool for them again. You have to release people in order for you to get over a thing. If you hold on to that betrayal, you hold on to that hurt, you hold on to that resentment, don't you know that every day it's just going to be, every day you're thinking about that constantly, like, why, and bump, 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 bump. While everything else in your life is just falling by the wayside. That's not what God, that's not how God wanted you to live your life, man. He revealed it to you so that you will overcome it. You will find your way back to him and ask him for the strength to release these people, release them in love. Just like I had to do. Because I had to realize, man, like, I don't want to be, I don't want to be in that energy. I don't want to be, I don't want to be in that energy. Listen to me, baby. Release it, release it, release it with Love. Release that thing in love, man, because you don't want to be in that energy. Release it in love. Release it in love because you love you more than you love the people who went against you, more than you love, at the end of the day, people who you connect with. You got to love you first. You got to put God first and then it's yourself. Release it because you know that it's the right thing to do. Release it because you know that God has something bigger for you. Release it so that you can get on with your life. Release it for you. Release it for you. Release it for you. Release it for you. Forget about everybody else. You can't let this thing break you. You can't let it get you off course. You can't let it have you just messing with your mind like that and you're not focused on the task at hand. If you are weak, if you are weak-willed, if you are weak-minded, the devil will destroy you. And that's exactly what he's trying to do. Don't you know people will try to group up just to make you jealous? Just to try to shake things up in your life? That's how special you are. That's how powerful you are. People actually group up just to try to mess with you. To try to leave you in a daze, to leave you confused. And even if it's not, if people truly reveal themselves to you, there was always a snake. There was always a snake that was just sneaky with it, man. You'll ask yourself, why a person got to be sneaky when if they don't like me, they just don't have to be my friend. If they don't want to do right by me, why they keep trying to repair something of which they know they don't respect? Of which they know they don't really want in their life. People will try to get close to you just to see what it is you got going on with your life, just to see if it's something that they want. So they can go ahead and grab it. Or go ahead and try to sabotage it. You will never understand people's psyche because you don't move the way that these people move. Likewise, these people don't move the same way that you will move. So you see how at the end of the day, just look at the big picture. They just weren't meant to be in your life, baby. They weren't meant to be in your life. They weren't moving right. And if you sit back and you make a list, you say, well, you know what? Why am I going to keep being in this energy of trying to be hateful and spiteful and resent these people and hate these people? And at the end of the day, they did what they did. I know I would never move like that. So it had to be revealed so that I can get them out their life, get them out my life. Because they ain't moving the same way that I move. You only want people in your life that's going to move the same way that you move, have the same level of integrity, respect the code, the way that you respect the code. If you yourself know that you wouldn't do to these people what they did to you, don't focus on whatever it is that they did for you. Be glad that they did it. Be glad that they exposed themselves. Be glad that God allowed you to see it, allowed you to hear of it, allowed it to be exposed to you. So you would know who these people are and you would never let them back in your life again. You release them from a special place in your heart. I'm trying to tell you something, man. After you get off this video, release these people. Release that betrayal. Release that hurt, baby. You got to release it. However it is that you're going to do it, take a day or two. I tell you all the time, like, we only human. We're only human. You don't listen to people who try to tell you, well, why are you focused? You know that it hurt. You know what it did to you. So however you got to get up out that energy, however you got to shake it off, take a day or two and find your way back to that man. Find your way back to God. If after that day or two you say, I'm just not strong enough to do it, man, that was fire. It was on a whole nother level. I get it. I get it. But now that you realize you can't do it yourself, you're going to have to go to that man and ask him for the strength. Ask him for the strength. Say, God, I can't do this by myself, man. You want me focused on this mission? You want me focused on my purpose to fulfill my destiny, to be the woman and the man that you intended me to be? I'm telling you right now, man, these enemies on a whole nother level. These betrayals on a whole nother level, man. And I'm but human. I don't know what it is you're trying to do for me. I don't know what it is that you got planned for me. But let me tell you something. If you want me to step into it, I'm going to need you to give me the strength to release these haters, to release these enemies, to release the betrayals, to release the hurt. Because I'm only human. And watch what he do for you. I'm telling you, you ain't going to be in that energy for much longer. You got to go on with your life. Can't nobody else do that for you. You're going to sit up here and you're going to let a person get you down like that? You gonna sit up here and you gonna let a person put your life on pause like that? You gonna sit up here and let a person, come after your life, come after your destiny, come after your purpose, come after the blessings and the success that God got lined up? You gonna let a person destroy all that over some mess, over some foolishness that they did to you? Don't you dare let a person get you down like that, man. And if they get you down, you find the strength to get right back up. Don't let them keep you there. They ain't that down. They not that important. They not God. They don't make you, they don't break you. They don't determine where your soul gonna go. They don't give people that power over you. I tell you all the time, let people do what they feel they big and bad enough to do. You can't stop people and you can't control them. But you can't control your life. You can't control your life. You can't control your mind and how you allow things to affect you. I only give y'all this tough love because I done been through it. I was supposed to come on here sooner than that, but I was going through it. I was going through it. I'm only human. I'm only human. And then I had to realize all the things that God had for me, man. I had to realize all the blessings, where that man took me, where I used to be and where I am right now. And I said, you know what? At the end of the day, like what that lady said, she didn't have to say that. She didn't know me. She only heard bits and pieces of what was really going on. She was there with me when I was crying. And at the end of the day, that lady didn't have to do that. You get me what I'm saying? Things could have went different is what I'm saying. When people want to be nasty, whatever the case may be. But for her to confirm that, like, this is a test. She just said that I can't make this up. She was like, this is a test. God trying to see how you gonna handle it. And so I'm telling you, whatever it is, whatever surface truth has been revealed to you, whoever has been revealed to you as being a snake in your circle or someone who you once had in your circle, release these people in love and pass the test. And how you pass the test is how at the end of the day, if you yourself can't release these people, you ask God to give you the strength to release them. And when you release these people, you keep moving forward in what it is that he has for you. You don't stay in that energy. You don't let the devil distract you and get you off your path. You release these people in love. You forgive them. You get over the situation. You hold your head up high because you know God is going to make everything all right. You understand that the reason why you're going through things of which nobody else is going through is because God about to have God has something so big for you, man. It's going to make up for all the betrayal, man, all the embarrassment, all the hurt that people took you through. Understanding there was never nothing wrong with you, man. And understand that you ain't never deserved that. But understand that you had to go through that so that God would it would make you stronger, it would make you wiser. So when these big blessings come through, man, you already know how to handle it. You know how to handle it, and you know how to handle people moving forward. The new people that's going to be in your life. Never mind these old people. They are ex. They are ex best friend. They are ex lover. They are ex whatever for a reason. If you don't deal with the family member no more, it's the reason why you don't deal with them no more. Don't try to overlook whatever it is that they done for you, that they done to you, or did behind your back, or whatever it is that they revealed to others about you. It had to go down like that so that you release these people in love. You will love your enemies, but don't be a fool for your enemies no more. And understand that if you need a friend, you got it in me. If you need love, you got it in me. If you need a sister, inspiration, motivation, a life example, you already know that you got it in me. I'm your sister. I'm your confidant. I'm that shoulder that you can lean on. I'm that shoulder that you can cry on. I'm that listening ear that you can vent to. I get it, man. I get it. You gotta play this video every day. Like, get up every day. Like, dang, I got a sister that resonate with me. Like, she understand. Like, I can't just get over that thing, but you know that at the end of the day, if you can't release it, you need to hurry up and ask God, get down on your knees and pray, and ask that man for the strength to release that thing. But don't you stay in that energy and make no excuse because, oh, I can't release it myself. Don't give people that much power over you. You can't do it. Whether they did it to make you jealous or whether they did it because that's just something that they just wanted to do. Let people have it. Let it went down the way they were supposed to go down. Yeah. So that you would see. So that you would understand. So you can get it off your chest. If you gotta, after you listen to this video, if you gotta get down on your knees, man, and just don't listen. I'm talking about you and God. A lot of y'all send me email, you and God. You gotta get down on your knees and have a real conversation with that man about what it is you're trying to do. Ask him. Ask him. Like what it is you're trying to do. Ask him. Say, man, this too much for me. Keep it real with him. God, I can't do this, by myself. I need the strength. He'll give it to you. But don't stay stuck. Don't stay in that energy. Release these people in love, man. Do it for you. Do it for you. Release them burdens off of you, man. That's one less thing that you ain't got to worry about no more. Because now you see how people move. That's one less thing that you ain't got to, one less enemy that you won't have to worry about. Because you already see how people going to move at the end of the day. So until next time, I want you to stay prayed up and I want you to be blessed and understand that I love you. I only get on here and tell y'all things because I've gone through it myself and I'm just trying to make sure that y'all stay focused. I get how hard that thing, when it's revealed to you, whatever was revealed to you, however this message resonates with you, you got to release it in love, baby. And if you can't do it yourself, you got to get down on your knees and ask that man, because I'm telling you, don't let the devil attack your mind like that. Don't let these people win. You come too far. You come too far to try to go back now into a downward spiral. Don't do it. Release these people and release these people in love. And I'm telling you, don't be fake about it. Be real about it. Like, man, you know what? I really release these people in love, man. I release you, man. I release you in love, but love in my heart. Release these people and give them to God. And go ahead and focus on your life. Go ahead and get your mind off something. Get yourself into some recreational activity. Focus on what it is that God has for you. Focus on your business. Focus on whatever project. Focus on your kids. Whatever it is that you're doing, man, don't let these people have the power. Don't give these people that type of power over your life. That's the worst mistake and the worst move that you could ever do. And you're going to fail the test if you do that. But the way that you pass the test is if you release these people in love, you give them to God. Be real about it when you do it. So however you got to shake yourself up and get about the energy, when you come to him, be real about telling him that you release these people in love. Be real about it. You know what, God, I release my enemies in love, man. I release them in love. I don't want that. I don't want to harbor an energy. I don't want to hurt no more. I don't want to be stuck no more. But I've come this far, but I'm reaching a dead end. I need the strength. I need the strength. Even though I'm coming to you and I'm telling you, I really need the strength to just fully release these people. That's how you're going to pass the test. Release them with LOVE. Love the enemies, but don't be a fool for your enemies again. Because that truth was revealed for a reason. Because 'tis is the season. You got big things in store for you, man. This is confirmation. That's why I had to get on here and I couldn't wait another day. So until next time, stay prayed up and be blessed.